I'm trying to help you here. Come on. A little higher. There it is.
Get it straight.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Now, wait a minute.
No.
Wait.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Hold the hammer, will you?
All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm Tony Danza, and this is my son, Mark, and we're decorating the studio. We're live from New York City.
Tony's guests today are Emmy winner Cameron Manheim. Dance away the holiday pounds with fitness expert Nikki Kimbrough. The author of My Last Years with Bing, Catherine Crosby. Plus, Sean Colvin performs her hit song, Sunny Came Home. Here's your host, Tony Danza.
Hello, everybody. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Hello. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hi. Well, welcome. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome. It's Tuesday, December 7th, 2004, and welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. I know it must have been a tough trip this morning, I bet. I know. And thanks for tuning in at home. That was my son outside putting up the wreath with us. My little... I had him on my shoulders for a while, and then I realized the last time he was on my shoulders, he was 4. So, you know, kind of crazy. How's everyone? I hope everyone's okay. Yeah, you enjoy it? Nice to see you all. Oh, you know, yesterday, you know, it's cold, it's wet, it's raining in New York. It's a little bit, the weather's a little tough right now. And yesterday I was going to therapy. I'm having a little knee problem, so I was going to this therapy session where I got to get in a pool. And on the way there, I realized I didn't have a hat. I was going to have wet hair on the way home, you know. So I went into a little store on Broadway, but I saw a hat. I said, give me that hat, you know. And then it was really, it's kind of a nice hat. I got it with me here. And then I was cutting the ball off the top, you know. And the lady said $55, you know. So I tried to sell her back the ball, but it's a nice little hat. I thought it was like $8, you know. I was going to cut the, anyway, I bought it. It's nice. It's that, well, you want to see it? Okay, I'll show you. Yeah. I don't want to get hat hair or whatever it's called. You know, I'm on a cooking jag, folks, you know. Lydia Bastianich. Well, her name is Maticchio, and then she married some guy named Bastianich, because, you know, it ends in a vowel, can't be Italian. But anyway, she was here the other day, and she inspired me. I've been cooking like crazy, you know. Listen to this. I took a little garlic in the oil, and then, oh no, what I did was I got some tilapia. First of all, tilapia is a new fish. A new, wait, you know, it bothers me when a new fish comes around. Tilapia. Where did this come from, this fish? I heard of flounder, I've heard of sole, tilapia. All right, so I got it, and I seared it. I put a little flour on, and I seared it in a little butter and olive oil. I put it on the side and kept it warm. Then I took some garlic and oil, I browned it, and I chopped up some anchovies. This is where Lydia was talking about anchovies. I put them in the pan. I let them cook for a little while, not too long because they start to disappear. And then I put some salt and pepper, and this is a tip we learned here. You put the salt and pepper in while you're cooking the oil and the garlic because it toasts. Otherwise, you put the liquid in, it just simmers. This, it toasts. Okay? I'm starting to salivate. So then I added some tomatoes, you know, the plum tomatoes, the Italian plum tomatoes. I took out the middle so I didn't have to deal with that. And then a little wine. And then I let it cook for a while. Oh, and then I got some mixed olives. I threw the olives in there, too. Let them go for a while. And then I put in the tilapia. And the tilapia was laying in there and came out fabulous. I mean, really, so that's my new dish now. It's called tilapia with olives. Tilapia. I don't know about you. I'm on such an eating jag right now. I don't know what it is. I can't stop eating. I'm telling you, there's talk of a bread intervention at my house. Because pugliese are going like crazy. I'm eating like a madman. I'm leading the no low carb diet. That's me. I'm going the other way. Do you notice that there was an article in the paper? You know, because I am a little bit heavy. We have Nikki Kimbrough here today. I'm a little over. You can just feel it. It's just a little. You know how things. I'm not going to let you see, lady. But you know what they say? They say that if you sleep more, you lose weight. If you don't sleep, you know. But it makes sense because you can't eat when you're sleeping, you know. Although I could probably try, you know. Oh, and listen, here's an update on my laundry. I said, fun, it's important stuff. An update on my laundry. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I talked about doing the laundry. And the thing that I found out, and I think everybody who doesn't do the laundry in your houses, the people that do the laundry, I give you the big shout out, but the people that don't do the laundry, they should do the laundry once and they'll find out this. Here is the rule. It's that everything is inside out. See what I mean? So when you get dressed and when you take your clothes off, you know, you just rip them off, you throw them in, and then the person that does the laundry has to put them right side out. See, now it's all about how you take them off. So I've been taking that extra minute to just make sure that I take everything off the right way, and then it was so much easier to do the laundry. And so I just want to tell you all, I'm happy with my laundry. I don't know why I told that story. I mean it though. I want to say, you know, by the way, I was reading that Martha Stewart is in jail. She's in jail, by the way. But she's in jail. I just want to say she's in jail. But they're planning a TV program for when she gets out. She's going to get $8 million a year, which is a lot more than I'm making. And she's just going to come out. You know, I used to do this joke when I used to go to my friend's place. Hey, I'm not playing. And he said, why? I said, because my name is Crime, and crime don't pay. Well, crime now pays because she's going to come out and get this talk show. You know. I mean, it's kind of bizarre. They're talking about that when she gets out, people will be interested in what, you know, what's been going on in her life. And so it's, I don't know. Anyway, I want to say, she's not the only one with fans in prison, though. I want to say hello to all my friends at my fans and friends at Rahway. I know you're watching. I got it was on the message board that I have fans at Rahway Prison. They watch it Rahway every day. I'm so. Want to play the game? Let's play the game, see if we can find Vitrini. All right, here we go. Time to give a home viewer a chance to win up to $5,000 from our friends at Disney's Visa. It's a little game we like to call Extravaganza. On the phone today, we have Lynn Haney from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She watches us on WTMJ, Channel 4 at 10 a.m. Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning, Tony.
How are you, dear?
I'm great.
Good. What do you do?
I am a foster mom, a teacher, and right now a stay-at-home homemaker.
Are you? All right. We like that. All right, well, what is it that you claim to be an expert in?
The movie National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh, really? Really? You a big Chevy Chase fan?
I love Chevy Chase.
Love Chevy Chase. I do too. Okay, we're going to put you to the test.
Great.
Ask you one question about National Lampoon's Vacation. You'll have a chance to win anywhere from $1,000 to the grand prize, $5,000. Vitrini!
All right, let's get $5,000 again. Oh no, we won.
Oh, Lynn, that was close. That was close, but you will be playing for $1,000 on a Disney Visa gift card.
How much?
1,000.
Great.
$1,000. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm very
You're going to
ready.
give you 15 seconds on the clock and only one guess. Here we go. In the movie National Lampoon's Vacation, Clark asks Rusty to go through Aunt Edna's purse for money. How much money does Rusty say is in her purse?
11 cents.
You're a winner. That's correct.
Great, happy Tuesday. You just won $1,000.
Thank you so much.
Man, thank you. Thank you so much for playing Extravaganza.
Have a great holiday, Tony and Erica.
And you too. Thanks
Thank
very
you so
much.
much. Your staff was wonderful.
Oh, God, thanks. We like to hear that about the staff. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you want to play, remember, folks, if you want to play, go to the website. Vitrini loves giving away other people's money. But now, we got a great show for you today, folks. I'm so excited about this. Our first guest earned both an Emmy Award and a Golden Globe Award for her role as Eleanor Frutt on the hit series The Practice. Now, I had the privilege of working with her on The Practice and in another show earlier on. And she just raises the level of anybody who works with her. She's that good. Here's one of my favorite scenes of the two of us together. Your Honor, you have the transcripts. They called my client the killer. Said he killed his own sister. And our complaint alleges they didn't have a good faith belief in that accusation.
If you read the transcripts closely, you will see we raised the possibility. There is
Here's
a big...
the newspaper from the next day. Defense accuses brother.
Oh, so we now rely on journalists to state the facts?
Ooh. Please welcome my friend, Cameron Manheim. Cameron! Welcome to the show, Cameron. Welcome to the show. You like my digs?
Now you have your own show.
I have my own show.
It makes sense to me. The practice, then your own talk.
Well, you know, it was either that or go into law. I thought about it for a while. You know, did you get into the law? I mean, because you can't help but do those shows and really see how, like, for instance, to me it seemed like you could find some small argument from some way back case and then apply it to your case. And
When you're on a drama that talks about the law for 7 years, it's as if you went to law school. And I feel like people ask me for legal advice, and sadly, I give it to them. And that's truly a problem. But I was in jury duty about 3 months ago, and I was just sitting there minding my own business, and about 12 people came up to me and said, "So what happens next?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know." Like, "No, in the voir dire process, where do we go next? Do we go into a room? What?" And I'm like, I don't know. I play a lawyer on TV.
Yeah. You knew voir dire.
And so I'm thinking to myself, these people have really, you know, blurred the lines of reality.
Oh, you were so
and
good.
art.
You were so good.
Exactly, but here's the thing. I'm flying to Canada to do a show, and I hate to fly. Turbulence bums me out. I'm sitting next to Richard Dean Anderson, who's on a Galaxy Quest. He's that handsome. Anyway, so there's some turbulence, and I start to get so upset about it, and then I realize that MacGyver is sitting next to me. And I say to myself, I'm okay, because, you know, if he really needs to, MacGyver could land the plane.
Yes, you'll save me.
And then I think, Cameron, you are now those same people who have blurred reality with the truth. I mean, really? But wait a second. Wait a second. I don't want to start talking about all this nice stuff. I have a beef to pick with you. Because you and I worked together 10 years ago when I was 18, something like that?
Something like that,
That's
yeah.
right. And,
It's a
and
movie
you were
called-
100 and still look the same, by the way.
It's a movie called
Deadly Whispers.
Deadly Whispers. That's right.
Okay,
Oh, yes.
so I don't know.
Great
I mean,
title.
everybody thinks Tony is this nice guy. Look at the punum. You must have made a deal with the devil because you look so great. I don't understand it.
Well,
I really
I appreciate
don't.
that. Thank you.
So he's the producer on this show, and apparently everyone has to play softball or baseball on Saturday. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm a Jewish girl from the Midwest. I don't play baseball. He's like, oh, yes, you do, and you'll be there. I'm like, all right. So
It's good for you, a team.
So I get there, and, you know, and he expects you to actually know how to play. So I'm up there, I'm hitting the ball, and he's like, swing! Swing! Get your butt to the base! Get it going! And you were so mean to me!
I get it.
So mean!
But I wasn't mean to you. It was competition. I
left that baseball game black and blue. I vowed I would never play again. You're like, next Saturday we got a game. I'm like, I can't play. If you don't play, you're fired. I'm like,
No.
Seriously.
No, well,
You were mean.
You know, I don't want to say
You
anything.
were so
We have a
competitive.
team here, and if you ask the staff, they probably might echo what you're saying. I do. You know why? Because I just want to. That game gets me. I love baseball.
You know what it is? You're short, and you overcompensate with being mean.
Well, it's true. So what do you want to do? All right. Thanks a lot. Okay. So now, wait a minute. So, by the way, we had a great time. Pamela Reed was in it.
We did.
and
It was one of my first jobs that I ever had. I was so thrilled you chose me to be in it,
You were
and it
great.
was incredible. It was
Played
San
your name.
Francisco. It was great.
Yeah.
If you ever catch it, you got to watch it.
Yeah. So now your son. Talk about your son. He's 3. Going to be 4.
He's going to be 4.
Isn't it the greatest age, right?
It's like heaven on a I have a picture.
Oh.
Because, you know, you have to have one. This is the obligatory bathtub shot.
Some guys just
Can
have a
you see
wallet.
it?
You know.
How cute is he?
Let me see.
Oh, please. Who needs a wallet when you have these?
Yeah, well, I was going to say. Some people just have a purse, you
But
know.
he's like, I could hide a small child here.
No,
but I don't
no,
need a
no.
purse.
I
But
told you.
he's obsessed with all of the Disney characters, you know. Does anybody know JoJo's Circus? Have you ever heard of this? JoJo's Circus. In love with JoJo, wants to be JoJo for Halloween. I go to the Disney store, they're like, we're sold out. And you know how Disney does that thing with movies? Every 7 years they take it off the shelf?
yeah, because
And
they
then
love,
it
you know.
becomes a big deal, and you get it 7 years later, everyone goes see the movie. Well, with kids' costumes, they do it every 7 weeks, just to really piss the parent off. So JoJo's Circus is no longer in the stores, and I go on eBay, $600 to get and I'm like, you know what? you can go as Batman. You're not going to be JoJo. I'll tell you right now.
I got a $55 hat if you're interested.
What is going on? But they take them out at stores.
Because Disney wants to.
Do you work for Disney?
I do work
I
for
do
Disney.
too.
Yeah.
So we love you.
Love Disney.
Love you, Disney.
Now, you know what I love about you? I mean, I love a lot of things about you, but I do love the fact that, you know, when I look back at the talk shows of old, like The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, people went on those shows to have a good time, to just be there. It wasn't only about promoting, it was about being a guest and having a good time. And not that you don't have anything to promote, because I know you have the L word and stuff, but you just came and doing the show, and I appreciate that. That's all I wanted
I'm
to
like,
say.
I'm in New York. I want to
love
see
it.
you.
I love it. But tell us now.
That's a very nice way to say I'm unemployed.
No,
by the way.
no, I don't mean it that way. I was trying to figure out how do you say it without saying that.
No,
but,
it's true. People usually just do the talk show circuit when they want to promote a
They promote
movie.
it, yeah.
But you know what? I think a lot of people are more just interested in the kids and their lives and stories, and it's nice to
Come
on.
over the house.
I'm
We're, have like a
coming
guest.
over.
I love it. All right, so what is, how is the L word? What is that? I mean, I know what it is, the L word.
uh-huh.
But
This is like daytime, right?
Yeah, we can talk about it. We're adults.
I did
some of
a
us.
show called The L Word. It's a Showtime show, and I played a studio head, and man, does she have a mouth on her like a truck driver.
Carson.
And you know, sometimes when you're on a plane and you see a movie, and you can tell that they've exchanged a word, they've changed, you know, this word to shoot, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I had to go in to redub all my dirty words because I had so many. And okay, what was one of my lines was, I don't give a buck what that bird said. So you do the math on what I really said, but I had to transfer out all.
Buck.
I don't give a buck.
I don't know.
Can you believe
But
it?
it's so lame.
But that you can see it on an airplane now.
Yeah.
You couldn't before.
You couldn't say buck on an airplane before.
Well,
You got to be careful.
Things have changed. But it was just all the dirty words I said. I had to go in and change them. You know, I said fudge a lot and all that stuff.
You'd be a good talk show host. You know that? You would. You ever
Well-
entertain that? This would be great.
You know, I've been approached a couple times about being a talk show host, and there's a couple problems. The first one that I see is that if you're a talk show host, you have to be interested in your guests.
Well, yeah.
And that's a problem for me because I'm chatty Cathy. I just like to talk. And you know, people are fascinating. There's a couple people I'd love to interview. Nelson Mandela. You think he'd come on my talk show?
I'm having a tough time getting him. Yeah.
But then I think, like, I look at your guests. You've got Sean Colvin.
Oh,
on,
yeah, Sean.
And I'm like in love with her.
Well,
I love her. So if I could have guests that cool, I would totally be interested in interviewing them.
Well, then, since you're here, and since we love you, and since you have this interest, maybe when we come back, Cameron will take over.
No,
Yes,
come
no,
on.
you're the takeover.
Come on.
All right, and maybe
I love her.
before we do that, before Sean gets out, maybe we'll give Cameron a chance to seek some revenge for me being so tough on her during the softball game.
That's
I'm
right.
shaking, so don't go away.
Coming up, 'tis the season to slim down. Bally's fitness expert Nikki Kimbrough shows you a fun way to fight those holiday pounds. And Sean Colvin performs her Grammy Award-winning hit, Sunny Came Home.
All right,
Welcome back.
Oh,
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, I'm taking over the show. There's just no stopping me. And because Tony was so mean to me way back when, the producers and I figured out a little way to exact some revenge. As you can see, I have set up a little game over here with 7 Tony Danza heads. And for each head that I smash, Tony will have to take off the article of clothing that is listed below.
whose idea was that? Hey, I don't have the watch.
2 of the Tony heads have audience prizes below, and if I knock them down, the whole audience will get a prize.
Right.
Tell them about it.
Well, the prizes are Garmin's GPS wristwatch, which is the first personal training device to use GPS satellites to calculate speed, distance, and pace, and it's available at Walmart.com. And the other is thanks to our friends at Zavix.
I need you to hold
That's this way. I'm supposed to point that way. and SSD Company Limited, every member of our studio audience will receive a Zavix port system and Zavix baseball game with wireless controllers. Both great holiday gifts. Back to you, Cameron.
When he got wind of this, he put a little time limit on the game, so I have to hit as many of his heads as I can before the buzzer goes off.
I just want you to know she stunk that day. She was bad. I don't think she's going to hit any of my heads.
Do you want me to go for the clothes or the prizes? All right, here we go. Oh, jeez. Here we go, kids. You ready? Let's have some music. Give me some.
You know, Cameron, you got better at this. Everyone in the audience gets both the baseball game and the watch. Look for Cameron in a new season of the L Word on Showtime. Cameron, you're going to stick around so you can talk to Sean, because you're still taking over here.
I can't wait.
So please don't go away. We'll be right back.
Next, Valley's fitness expert Nikki Kimbrough shows you a toe-tapping workout that will help keep off the pounds this holiday season. And coming up, Grammy winner Sean Colvin sings Sonny Came Home.
On the Tony Danza Show, every day we're live. So from the second we start to the moment we finish, come on in, boys. You never know what might happen. Whether we're talking to celebrities you know, you're fired, or everyday people you should know,
He's shaking. I don't know.
we have a great time. Also, on my next show, another lucky viewer gets to play my favorite game. Next Tony Danza Show. Well, got my clothes back on. She's a wild woman. She went crazy. Anyway, you know, it is the season to eat, drink, and be merry, and I've been doing that. But did you know that the average person will gain 7 pounds this holiday? I'm already up at 5. Our next guest is here to tell us how to avoid holiday weight gain with an easy aerobic exercise you can do at home. Please welcome back to the show my pal, Valley Total Fitness expert, Nikki Kimbrough.
Hey, buddy.
Nikki, how you looking, baby?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm great.
What do you got, Nick? How do you avoid gaining weight? Well, I'm telling you, I need a bread intervention. I need somebody to stop me.
Well, you know, it's the holiday season. We all love to eat. We all love to have fun. But if you just add 20 minutes of a cardiovascular activity to your daily routine, it helps prevent that holiday weight gain.
Sure, it'll offset a little bit.
Yeah, offset a little bit.
Okay.
But one routine that I love to do, the tap dance workout.
Right, I like the tap
Everybody
dance.
can do it.
Yeah.
Everybody can do it.
Tap dancing. I noticed you have sneaker taps.
That's
I love
right.
that.
You like that, right?
Yeah, that's
little
cool.
tap sneaker action there.
That's cool.
Woo!
That's cool.
And the best thing about the tap dance workout, Tony, look at it. He's fancy, you guys. You know he's great. But anyone can do it. Every age, everyone can do it. So I want everyone back home to get on those feet.
And you don't need tap shoes either,
That's
by the way.
right,
You
that's
can
right.
just get yourself a pair of shoes. You'll be amazed. It's a lot of fun. Okay,
so we're just going to do 3 basic moves.
3 moves.
Three
okay.
moves. First thing we're going to do toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. And we're just waking up those calf muscles. And see how I'm bouncing? It's nice and easy. It's fun. Look at Tony. all right. Now we're going to call it flap heel. Now what we're doing, we're starting to engage all of those lower body muscles like those quads and those hamstrings. Nice and easy, something you can do at home. Oh, see, he can go back. Now, with tap dancing, we all love to shuffle. Everyone loves to shuffle. Everyone loves to shuffle. So what we're going to do is something nice and easy. We're going to step, shuffle, ball change. Step, shuffle, ball change. Step, shuffle, ball change. Step, shuffle, ball change. Nice and easy. Look at him, y'all. Can't get... All right, now we're going to put it together.
Okay,
Put it together before we start. We're going to put it together. We're going to go toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Take it back. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Flat, heel, flat, heel, flat, heel, flat. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Yeah, Tony, woo! Step, shuffle, ball, change. Step, shuffle, ball, change. Step, shuffle, ball, change. Step, shuffle, ball, change. Nice and easy.
That's
you ready?
beautiful, beautiful.
Let's have some music. I need some music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah! Take it back. Woo! Take it back. Woo! Ready? Yeah, Tony, what you got? So much! Woo!
Nikki. No, I've been tap dancing for a while, and I love it. I think it really does give you a great aerobic, and it's a thing for your head as well.
That's right.
And I'm telling you, folks, everybody can do this. She's the greatest. Thank you, Nikki Kimbrough. She's back. All right, you have a happy holiday.
You too.
I'm going to try not to eat. We'll be right back. Bye.
Find out the unique way Grammy winner Sean Colvin stays in shape and a live performance of Sonny Came Home. Later this week, Whoopi Goldberg and William Shatner.
On the next Tony Danza show. She's never been afraid to ask the tough questions. Now it's our turn. Barbara Walters and I will play I Know Barbara. Then a special live performance from former American Idol Kelly Clarkson on the next Tony Danza show. All right back. Cameron, since you're such a fan and you want to be the host, take it away.
All right, I will. Our next guest is one of my favorite rock stars in the entire world. The song she's about to perform earned her 2 Grammy Awards, and frankly, it just kicks butt.
Tell 'em.
Performing Sonny Came Home off her new greatest hit CD, Polaroids. Please welcome Sean Colvin.
Sonny came home to her favorite room. Sonny sat down in the kitchen. She opened a book and a box of tools. Sonny came home with a mission. She says days go by, I'm hypnotized. I'm a walking on a wire. I close my eyes and fly out of my mind into the fire. Sonny came home with a list of names. She didn't believe in transcendence. And it's time for a few small repairs, she said. Sonny came home with a vengeance. She says days go by, I don't know why. I'm a walking on a wire. I close my eyes and fly out of my mind into the fire. So get the kids and bring a sweater, dry it good and wind is better. Count the years, you always knew it. Strike a match, go on and do it. Days go by, I'm hypnotized, and I'm a walking on the wire. I close my eyes and fly out of my mind into the fire. So light the sky, just hold on tight. The world is burning down. She's out there on her own, and she's alright. Sonny came home. Sonny came home.
That's so great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow.
I love you.
Huh?
You're like an angel from heaven.
Oh, you sounded great. That's when I was so happy you sang that. So we happen to look. Get in the middle there. You're right here. You're the taking over.
That's
person.
right, she's the host.
We're going to be right back. We're going to have a little chat with Sean. Okay, we'll be back.
Barbara Walters, and multi-platinum recording artist Kelly Clarkson.
We're back with Sean Colvin, and we're talking about her new CD, Polaroids. Great gift for the holidays, everybody. It's incredible. Okay, this is so exciting for me. What a thrill. I can't tell you. Here's my first question. Okay. When Sonny came home with that list of names, who was on that list?
That's a good question.
I don't want to stump you or anything.
You know, she was a fictional character.
All right,
You
so
just
just
have
all
to
made up in
imagine
your
it.
head.
Just, you know, it's your own list.
Now, I know we're going to talk about your music and your inspiration and your muse and all of that, but I think the audience really wants to know, over the years, when you met your fans, how many of them did you sleep with? Come on, that's what we want to know, right? Isn't that what a talk show's about? Seriously.
I'll be honest with you. It's different. For women, we don't have male groupies.
Really?
And the really sad thing is I haven't slept with any famous people.
Really?
Isn't that horrible?
What's the point in being a rock star?
I don't know. I'm a pseudo rock star. Anybody who's famous and wants to get in on some action, contact me soon. That would be you.
Here's actually, this is a serious question. Has your music changed since the birth of your daughter?
I think who you are, you know, as an artist, you kind of tend to go to the same places, but it's time management. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's time management.
Does she come with you on your
Yeah, she
tours?
comes with me a lot, but it's not so much that the music has changed. But the music hasn't changed, but it's not as big a priority.
Yeah.
I mean, work isn't the be-all and end-all.
And is she going to be musical? Because I saw you at Lilith Fair, shipped in that guitar around your humongous belly, and I wondered, you know, either she's like, shut up, or she's going to come out and be a musician herself. And, okay, this is interesting to me, because when you're in concert, you always change your songs around. You never do them like you do them on your recordings. And part of me thinks you're either bored with your own songs, or you're just trying to mess with us, because we can't sing along at the concerts.
Do I mess with them?
Well, you change them musically. You alter them slightly.
Yeah.
You mean you're actually singing? It's not lip sync. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know.
Sorry.
That's a great point. There should be a Grammy for someone who sings their own songs at their own concerts.
It's a lost art.
It really is.
Yes, we used to do it that way. You know, I just have to play so much. I'm just out there playing lots of times.
You do a lot of dates?
Lots of dates. So I just kind of goof around, I guess. Do I go too far?
No.
Do I take too many liberties?
No, I'm just, you know, no.
Did you?
No.
Can I ask you? Am I allowed to ask a question? Can I?
Did Ed McMahon ask
No,
questions?
no, he didn't.
I don't know.
No, he said.
You're supposed to laugh at my
I
question.
got it. You are correct, madam.
And when you did the album of cover songs, was it as fulfilling to sing other people's songs, or do you prefer to sing your own?
No, I love singing other people's songs, and I'm what you would call a reluctant writer. It's hard for me to write, and I could always sing for people since I was a little kid. No problem performing. I could imitate people, but you know,
kinds of styles of music and singers. But when it came to writing and really kind of exposing
Well, that's
myself,
where the hard work is.
it is. But
You're
some
born
people
with the voice.
Well, that's what I was born with. But some people are born with the ability to write, not me. So, when I lived here for the 13 years that I lived in New York City, I spent a lot of that time playing clubs and doing, other people's songs, and I just tried to make it interesting for myself and learn as many cool ones as I could. So that was really,
Do you do bar mitzvahs?
yeah, absolutely.
Tony?
Can I, may I? You know, I'm interested in something. You're a triathlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, when did you start that?
Back with the sports.
Well, I think fitness, first of all, has a lot to do with your voice. Am I right? Keeping yourself fit helps your voice?
Yeah.
But I mean, I just think fitness overall is very important. You do too, who are you kidding? And so, you are correct, madam. But how many triathlons have you
10 triathlons?
I started
I liked you
after
before the program, now I'm not so sure.
I started after Callie was born. Because someone kind of dared me to do it, and I had a heck of a time getting back in shape after I had the baby. So there's a lot of different lengths of triathlon.
Right.
I haven't done an Ironman. That would kill me. No.
Well,
No. But I do like them.
we are so happy that you were here, and we appreciate so much.
Happy.
Thank you.
You're amazing,
I
Cam.
couldn't be more thrilled to have you as my first person to interview.
Sean CD and DVD. Sean CD and DVD, a greatest hits collection. Polaroid's The Greatest Hits Collection is in stores now. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you so much,
Cameron.
John.
We'll be right back. For over 20 years, my next guest was married to the legendary Bing Crosby, and now she's written a wonderful book about their life together called My Last Years with Bing. Please welcome Catherine Crosby. Welcome to the show. You know, I am a big fan, forget about Bing Crosby for a moment, I am a big fan of yours because when I was a kid, sitting in the Embassy Theater on Fulton Street in Brooklyn, watching a great movie called The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. Oh. Right? I mean, and that's the first time I'd ever seen any kind of, remember the Cyclops in there?
Yes.
It was like the first special effects I'd ever seen as a kid.
And it turned out to be memorable because it's the best.
It's a wonderful
Ray Harryhausen painted every little cell with these animals that he created. And he had a cuddly rock.
Yeah,
the two-headed bird with the eggs. And it was kind of cuddly.
Do you remember that movie, folks? It was just incredible. Yeah. All right, so the great Bing Crosby. You know, we had Tony Bennett here a couple of weeks ago. Lucky enough to have him here. And I asked him who his his inspirations were, and he immediately said Bing Crosby. And I go back to when I was a kid. My mother loved Sinatra. My Uncle Tony, her brother, loved Bing Crosby. There was always a beef at the dinner table about who was better, you know.
Yes, well,
but he really was the
course.
beginning of that style of singing. Am I right?
Yeah. He used the microphone like you do.
Right.
He was very comfortable with it. Rudy Valley, before that, they said, yelled through a megaphone.
A megaphone.
And that was all. So, and you had to sing boy tenor up high, like Ethel Merman did to get out through the orchestra and get through those 45 trumpets. But Bing just could sing with the microphone.
And he never took a singing lesson. Am I right? I mean,
well, he didn't have to. He sang every day.
Yeah.
And he was Irish with a thick chest, so he had
Right.
lots of air in there. And the thing I've noticed in traveling around and listening to more of the films and our shows together, he always modulated his voice so that he didn't upstage the guests. He always presented the guests very nicely, even when it was Nathaniel, age 2.
Right. Yeah.
He was very
So how did you meet him? How did you?
At Paramount Pictures.
At Paramount. You
Yes,
working
I was 18. I met him when I was 19. I was a starlet.
Right.
And he was just your ordinary run-of-the-mill superstar.
Right. He was the man. I mean, he was the man.
Well,
He was the #1 box office for years in a row. I think there's one stretch, well, it's like for 20 years, but there's one stretch where he goes 4 or 5 years in a row where he's #1. So, no, he was huge. You know, I'm so interested in him. You know, he had such a such a cool way about him. I mean, he, you know, like in when he did Robin and the Seven Hoods, when he was just always so smooth. Was he really just?
I thought he was smooth. in fact, I have found that almost all great men are height disadvantaged.
Aha! See, Cameron Manheim? A big sign. Thank you.
Very true.
Yeah, because Cameron made a comment about me, my
I
height.
listened
You heard
backstage
that,
and
yeah.
I thought, well, this is the time to slide that in.
Very nice of you to slide that in, I might.
It's getting to be Christmas.
So look, I just want to show the book here. There's the book. It's a wonderful book. It's all stories, and it's really beautiful. And the pictures are unbelievable. What do you think? You think Bob Hope and Bing are together in heaven doing road pictures up there or
Who knows?
something?
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Wouldn't that be something?
I
yeah.
know that Dolores beats me in Gin Rummy every time I see her.
Yeah. Huh? I get so just looking at him. It's just amazing. I think about my family because he was such a. You'd hear these records as I was growing up. You'd hear his stuff and. You know, and then White Christmas, because now it's that time of year.
Yes, it is indeed that time of year.
The most popular song. Well, when you hear that, it must bring back.
The only time it ever really got me was when I was doing the Seagull in Russian in Siberia. And they played Bing's record of White Christmas, and I hadn't heard it for a few years, or a couple of years, and I cried, you know, and so did they.
Right.
And they had not been exposed to his voice during the Cold Wars. And
Oh, that's right, they hadn't.
you know,
Huh?
so,
Oh, Captain, I'd love to sit and talk with you about Bing Crosby
Yeah.
for the rest of the day. Please come back and talk to us some more. Good luck with the
now
book.
listen, I've got to tell you about trigeminal neuralgia because
No, well,
there are answers.
well, I appreciate that, but this is live, and I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna
Oh,
have
you're
to.
gonna go?
I have to go, Captain. I'm so sorry.
Have a Merry Christmas.
My last years with Bing is in bookstores
Have a Merry
right now. We'll be right back. I'm so sorry. You know, yesterday I gave away these great tins of Mrs. Fields, but I forgot to say they're from Walmart.com. So thank you, Walmart.com. Thanks to all my guests, Cameron Manheim, Nikki Kimbrough, Sean Colvin, Catherine Cosby, Petrini, Nadia DiGelinado. Thanks, audience. Thanks at home. See you tomorrow.